Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe and Greg. He's actually behind the camera. He started it up for me. It's time for boyfriend tag or Q&A, as whatever you guys want to call it. We got everything wrote down. I wasn't going to like sit here and hold my phone and do a live one. It's just, it's too much. There's too many questions coming at once. So I choose to do them in like sets of 13 or 15 or 10 or whatever. So the last one I think went really good. We have 13, I believe, which is my lucky number. If you guys know, you guys should know that. All right, so let's get this started. We don't want to make it too long. You ready for some of these? You can't look.
Sure.
I want his. See, he hasn't seen the questions. I have. You guys sent them to me. These are from Snapchat and some from YouTube. Nice, Greg. Anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and name off the names. Well, no, I'll name the names as I ask the questions of who sent them. If I pronounce it wrong, I am really sorry. But here we go. First question.
We don't know English very well.
No. What do you see here? What do you hear some of these names? Not that they're bad, they're just different. So, anyway, from SAFTHAK.
Where's that?
Saftic. Okay, anyway. Is our love life private, or would we have a three-way or more?
We've had this discussion a million times.
We have, but they don't know.
Yes, our love life is private.
Very private.
He fantasizes, I fantasize.
Except for what we share with you, you know, on Patreon. You know, you can check that out on Patreon.
We've talked about three ways, but this is, I mean, I'm a little bit old school, so that would be hard. I mean, if the situation was right, yes, I would do it. But
same here, but it would have to be like perfect. It would have to be right. You know, no messing around. Someone that doesn't make either one of us feel uncomfortable and both equal.
Yeah.
That's the key.
They didn't teach me.
What you do is you fly away to an island somewhere and get you a nice chambermaid. That's how you do it. Anyway. All right. Second, from Ken Anderson. What's up, Ken?
What's that, Ken?
Anyway, he has. Looks like no. One question. Does Greg have a hairy chest? Do you have a hairy chest?
Yes.
Very hairy. And getting quite gray, might I add.
Yeah.
So is mine, though, including my beard. I mean, I do so much to cover. You guys know I'm straight up with you. I have so much gray hair, it's not even funny, right? But I use this, it's called, it's a stick, it's called Ion. It's made by Ion. And you choose the color you want, and you just, it's got a brush on it, and you push a button, and this like powdery liquid stuff comes out, and you blend it through your hair and your beard. I do that almost every day to keep my beard from looking so gray. I don't know if it's in there right now or not. I can't remember.
No, you didn't mess with it.
Okay, I didn't think so. Anyway, but it's pretty cool. So Ion, great job with that shit. It's good. I like it.
I'm very up in your face. What your shoes?
I might get some money from your asses for that. Anyway, yeah, he is.
If you don't like the gray, kiss my ass. I don't care.
Right. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Jim Robinson. After we get married, will we have kids? Hell no.
Probably not. I mean,
no. A dog, yes. Maybe even a cat. Maybe even a bird. I don't know.
Nieces and nephews.
I have raised altogether like 7 nieces and nephews, and I mean raised them like my own. And
I raised 4 kids that weren't mine.
For how many years?
A long time.
Me too. Both of us.
9 years, maybe.
That was with his ex. That was a female, because he just came out 7 years ago when we got together. I'm his first boyfriend. I mean, you know, it's. You guys know this story, and if you don't, it's you know, in the videos. Just look for it. I think the title is "How We Met" or "How We Got Together" or something like that. It's a really cute video.
I don't regret the kids at all.
No, of course not. Neither do I. That's different. Those are kids.
But if we were to have, you know, adopted
but no, I don't. No,
I would rather be way
we're
younger.
not.
No, I'm just saying I would rather
Well,
be way younger.
I don't care. I don't care if I had $1 million. I'm not adopting some old brat to run his mouth and tell me off, or her, or whatever, and treat me like shit just so I have to ship them off. Yes, because I will ship a motherfucker off. You're not going to come in my house after I either, you know, brought you into this world or adopted you to give you a home and then treat me like shit. I will get you out of here quicker than I brought you in here.
The way I was raised, you slap in the back of the head and tell them to go on for us.
Well, Don't disrespect me. Anyway, having a glass of Merlot tonight, by the way. He's having his beer. All right, next question. S-A-D-A-T Perry. Sadat Perry.
I think it's
Sadat, whatever. When we came out, how did our families treat us then and now? Well, I came out, I'll answer this real quick, get it done so you can, in literally like the 5th grade to most people. Then I came out full-fledged in the 6th grade here in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Ended up moving to Columbus, Ohio, graduated high school up there. Everyone was fine with it up there, no one had a problem. Down here, no one really had a problem, but it's not something, this town is very small and very just different. But I've been fine, you know, ever since, and everyone has always treated me the same since I came out. When I was younger, it was harder for me because it was back in those days, but since he's came out only 7 years ago, it's been much easier on him. So go ahead, the question again was, when you came out, how did your friends and family treat you now and then? I'm busy.
I was blessed because there's some of my family that doesn't know. Most of them do know, but there's a select few. Like
His dad doesn't know.
One or me and my dad doesn't know. My grandpa don't know. But they're both up there in age, and they're getting to the point where they forget stuff. And so
But I don't think his dad would care. I don't think his dad would care. He has to know. I mean, I've been going out there to every Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner for 7 years almost. I mean, come on.
But as far as things like my mother and everybody, yeah, they've been my brother.
His
they've been
mother
very accepting.
yeah, oh yes, and his brother,
Accepting.
especially his mother. You know, she just wants you happy.
That's
his
all she-
mother,
that's
he
all
has the
she's ever
best
wanted.
mother in the world. I'm not kidding. She is awesome.
And my friends, I didn't lose a single one. Anyone
Questions?
I told,
Yeah,
They-
yeah,
they're
all
still
of
there.
his friends.
so I made good decisions with my friends.
Yes, because not a one of them had a problem. Not a one of them. They even fuck with him all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one. Jason, and dude, you always got some crazy ass shit to say, but I love you to death, dude. You always watching everything. Damn, I am busy. Stop. Anyway, Jason, Thunder Burger, I believe. Anyway, do we own sex toys and can we see them? Can you see them? We own one. And yeah, I'll go grab it real quick and I'll show it to you. It's the only one we have.
I was born with my sex toy.
Yeah, well, because you have a big one.
Do we play with toys a whole lot? No. I mean, I'd rather be with the person.
Right, me too. Right.
It's still fun.
Right, me too. But it's not really even a toy. It's more of a preparation thing because I am the top. He's the bottom. I want to bottom. I would love to bottom. But when I was very, very young and I, first started having sex, the guy that tried to top me was a straight guy because, well, straight, whatever. I don't know. He's actually married today with kids, so I don't know. But he didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. All he did was like use a little bit of spit and then rammed it. And that, you guys, come on, you gotta know what I'm saying, especially you bottoms. You gotta know what I'm saying, how bad that would hurt. And he was of good size. Not huge, but of good size. And that was the first time I ended up in the ER. That's why I became a top. I've never bottomed again, except for once when him and I tried it. I'm sorry, 3 times. I get fucked up a lot. Anyway, but yeah, and what about you?
What about me?
Yeah. Oh, the sex toys. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is it. It's a butt plug. When I like, because I do want to be a bottom, and when you bottom, you can let out so much frustration.
Yes,
Like, I know when I give it to him, he lets out so much frustration. And he feels great for days. So sometimes when I know I need it, it takes me like 2 hours to get this in me. It really does. But I'll leave it there for a long time so that it helps open me up. Because even when I use this, I still can't take all of him. I can only take half of him. I don't mean to put this out there, and I'm not lying either. He is very, very good size and very thick, so I can take about half of him, and it hurts like crazy. It does. But if I use this, it's a good hurt. It feels good. Anyway, next question. All right.
Takes a man to be a bottom.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Brian 13 has 2 questions. What is our fetish? What is the fetish that we have? One fetish each. Quick.
Oh, fetish for me, well, erogenous zone, my nipples, they are so sensitive.
That's
you
your
hit that,
fetish.
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay,
considered
well,
a
no,
fetish.
that's good. No,
you
it
hit
is.
that
That's a
son
good
of a
fetish.
bitch, I'm ready.
And that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why.
I have, I'll just throw one out there, I have many, but I love to shave a man's nuts and around his dick and stuff. Like with like a razor, even a straight razor. Because I went to cosmetology school, I'm really good with the razor. It can even be a Mach 3, but I like to shave a guy's area. I think that's hot as fuck. And then when I get him all cleaned up and rinsed off, you know what happens. Anyway, alright, next. Give a taste of what we can expect on Patreon. Asking for a video. I can't do that right now. That's for Patreon. But I can tell you there are blowjob videos, sex videos. It's going to get so much better. It's not funny. We're working on movies and shows right now. But blowjob videos, sex videos, GIFs or GIFs, whatever you call them, of us and friends of ours. Naked photos of friends of ours that are straight that want to be on Patreon. I would never put someone up there that I didn't ask their permission. But so that's why there's only 2 up there right now. But just lots of really good stuff. Plus, I'm going to start writing really sexual erogenous, right?
Erogenous,
whatever stories for you guys to read of real things that's happened to us, and they're good stories. All right, next. All right, Troy. This is from Troy. All right.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy. We love you so much. What is our favorite thing about each other? You go first.
Favorite thing about each other?
Yes.
That's easy.
Really?
Well, it's hard to put it in a nutshell, but he's got a wonderful, beautiful heart. And he's a beautiful person, just in general. Got a horrible temper, but that's alright. I still love him the way he is.
I don't mean to though. I don't, guys. I swear I don't. And you know, I cry sometimes after I get, like if I get pissed off with someone or upset, and I let it out on them, then I feel so bad. I bawl my eyeballs out. It's awful. I hate it. I have a very bad temper. Maybe I'm bipolar. I don't fucking know. I don't like to go to the doctor, do I? I don't go to the doctor for nothing. I can break something and I will heal it myself. Anyway, let's move on.
No. You
What?
didn't answer back about me.
What about you?
Troy asked what is it we like most about each other.
Oh, I thought you answered first. No, that was the question before that. Go ahead.
I did. I asked what is it I like about you? You about me? What did you like about me?
I don't think this was the question meant.
No?
No, it says what is one of our fetishes that we have.
Oh, God damn it. You're on the wrong damn.
No, I'm
I
not.
love this shit.
Look, motherfucker. What is our favorite thing about each other? My bad. Oh shit. Wow. I've only had 2 glasses. No, it's anyway, my favorite thing about you. Oh my god, dude. How do you pick that?
Yeah, you can't just pick one thing.
I love how he makes me feel better than any man or woman in my life has ever made me feel. And that's the God's truth. He can look at me and make my spirits rise like to the top of everything. He can look at me and make me feel hot and sexual and flaming, like I want to attack him, especially when he's on stage singing. Oh my God, you guys have seen him. Woo! And when I sneak in on him in the shower and he's in there scrubbing up and he's all soaked up, you don't know how bad I just want to fucking attack him. Anyway, that was more than one. Anyway, let's go on. There you go. Let's see. Jessica 123. If we could have sex with any celebrity, who would it be? I know mine.
That's not easy. You go first. I don't.
Really?
I'm not.
I have several. Even a couple females, but like right off the top of my head, first guy, and he's one of 3. Like I have a hard time deciding, but if I had to choose out of the one of 3, who do you think it would be for me?
With you?
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
He's one. Ryan Reynolds is another.
Ryan Reynolds or Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal is another. But the answer to that, just because of the size of the guy, because I love a big, thick guy, would be Channing Tatum. Oh, fuck yes. Oh my God. Talk about face and ass. Anyway, Greg, your celebrity?
My celebrity, that's hard. Let me come back to that. Go through there.
No, really? Okay.
I mean, because I don't have any popping in my
Alright,
head.
why is 1979?
What?
Why is 1979? That's
Why?
kind of weird. Why is... Anyway. What is our... what, I'll tell you later. What is our favorite brand of underwear? I know his. But I think.
They're different.
Well, name your... Just
I
name
like
your
Andrew
favorite.
Christian. I like
okay, Andrew Christian. There's his. We gotta get through this, baby. Mine is, it's gotta be, what is it? The one, I've got a bunch of them to do coming up. Addicted. Yes. Oh, I love Addicted. Holy shit.
I like those Trophy Boys.
Yeah, the Trophy Boys are good too. Yeah. All right. And now the last two came from @cat16. The wildest place we have kissed someone else. Not each other, but the wildest place we have kissed someone else.
Kiss somebody else?
I don't know how to even. There could be many ways to take
When you-
that.
I don't know.
Well, let's just
Or in a
answer though.
relationship?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course when we weren't in a relationship. When are you kissing people in our relationship?
I don't know what the hell they're asking. Wildest.
I know that's kind of a weird question, but let's see. No disrespect, Cat 16. Wildest place I've kissed. I had sex on top of the school bus, and there was a lot of kissing, so that was pretty wild. There's my answer.
Wildest. Oh fuck no. Wildest and best out of all was him.
Oh, hell yeah, that was too, dude.
That was the best.
That really was. I'm not just saying that because that's when he came out to me and said he was gay, and I laughed in his face. I did. I dropped my beer. I spit my beer out my mouth. I thought he was fucking with me big time, so I laughed so hard. And he kept trying to tell me, no, I really am. And I was like, you are so full of shit. So he just grabs me, and I have my beer in my hand again, and I'm holding my fishing pole, and kisses me. This big, deep kiss. I drop my beer, I drop my pole, and I get into the kiss. And I'm like, wow. I think a few other words were exchanged, and then we packed our shit up and headed to his house, and we were together ever since. We've been together ever since.
My celebrity.
So yes, that's...
My celebrity would be, and I cannot think of the actor's name right off the top of my
Well,
head,
what-
but he's the older brother on Psycho. What's it called?
Psycho. Oh, hell yes, Dylan. Dylan off of Bates Motel.
Yes.
The guy that
Oh my
plays
God.
Dylan. He's bisexual or gay because he's in a lot of gay videos. Haven't you seen him in gay videos? Oh my God, I'll have to show you my Tumblr. Dude, he does gay, he's bisexual. He's fucking hot. Older brother off Bates Motel, yeah.
Yeah, he just
That's his. Alright, last question. How many straight guys have you been with, each of you? That are like straight today, I guess.
As of today.
Oh God, I
Well,
a lot. So whatever. Not like fucking. I'm talking like blowjobs, jacking off.
that's what I'm talking about.
A couple fuck, like maybe two fucking, but that's it. And I'm talking since it began, you know. Because when I first came out, I didn't want to date gay guys. You know, I didn't want to go out with, I wanted guys that were in a closet like me, or that were saying they were straight but still like to, you know, get it in with guys. That's who I dated. So yeah, I had quite a few. And that's the questions. Thank you guys so much. As always, it was awesome. I love doing this, and we need more of these. So please, in the comments below, leave more questions, and I will write them down and your name, and I will give you a shout out, ask your question, and we'll get another one of these going here in about a couple weeks. Yeah. Sounds good. We'll go for 15 next time. So get your questions in. All right, guys.